crashing, dying. Shit, I have a nephew. He had a Hellcat, and that boy wrecked it. And he was in a coma for 2 months. His face was all jacked up. And that Hellcat's too much. But you gotta be able to handle that kind of. Oh, and then one of my cousins died. And my mom doesn't want to tell me why, but I can only imagine that you fly right now in Mexico. Yeah, you don't fuck around in Mexico. You can't do shit like you can't go fuck somebody's daughter and get her pregnant and not married.
I got a cousin that he was born over there, but he lived his whole life here. But he kept going to jail and shit. They're like, you know what, I'm gonna deport your ass. So he had a lot of opportunity, and he likes to steal. But he goes over there and steals. They're gonna cut his fucking arms off.
Kill him.
Yeah, cut his arm off. Just stab him or hang him on the tree or something.
And that's gonna be a message to everybody else.
Oh, fuck them.
Don't fuck with the rules. Fuck with the order. Wait. And that's Yahweh. Yahweh Shemiah says that too. That's okay. That sort of behavior cannot be condoned. And that's why Esau has to do reparations on his ass.
Yeah, because that's a message. That's like that. If someone like if you do that to someone, guess what? The next person's not gonna try to do that. There was this guy, right, named Anthony Peller. Remember that guy? Know that guy? Well, there was a well, right? And he literally put a golden cup with diamonds on it, rubies on it, to set it there to see if anyone would take that shit. But guess what? A lot of people fear him so much that cup stayed there in that well. I think until he died. But he has so much fear, like people fear him so much though.
Fear his name.
Yeah. Because this wasn't even close to his castle. This is like far away. This is like on the well, you know what I mean? Like anyone could just see it. I'm gonna take that shit. And no one ever took it because he has so much fear. They have so much fear for him.
Howard.
Yeah, right. Because you know what hell means, right? When they put him like there'll be a stick sticking out and they put a anus on that shit, he dies, totally. Yeah, that's a woman.
It's like a corn dog, like a human corn dog.
Yeah.
That's fucking hell.
And any little thing, man, this guy will kill you. You know, like.
Well, he had a reason. Yeah, there was a reason. But someone else looking outside into that house window, he's a beast.
Yeah.
He's an animal.
He'll have bodies like, you know what I mean? Bodies just like in hell, you know what I mean?
And that's what the cartels do to Mexico. They'll have the rivals hanging from the bridge, the women, the children, the babies, pregnant ladies with the baby hanging from them. That shit makes your skin crawl.
And I just seen not too long ago too that they put 4 heads on someone's car. I forgot for what reason, but there were 4 heads on his car.
Imagine. You're going to your car. Oh my God.
4 heads.
4 heads. You know somebody's watching you. It's not like here you get all pissed, call police. Oh my God. Look at this shit. I'm gonna take this. And then they get all upset and don't do nothing. But guess what? Yahweh's doing it. He has interest. He has, like I said, powers on the right. And this is Yahweh. Powers on the right, powers on the left.
Yeah, because it said the spirit went and said, oh, okay, you know what? Do it like that. He put that spirit on the man to give the lying tongue to it. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
So that everything comes.
And so now let's talk about Yahweh. Get the revelation of the word. His hair was white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. So like I described, this dark brown skinned man. He has a throne. He is indeed what you would call a black man. He's little brown. He's an austere power. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. So if you put something in the furnace, like you burn bronze, it turns black, like charcoal. Charcoal is black, right? So he was really dark.
Yeah, because it's real dark.
Read the last part.
And
Then his eyes were a fire flame.
and he
No, his feet a furnace. What is his feet?
and his feet
I'll give it up. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burn in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. His voice roaring. Roaring. I'm telling you, man. It's like, it'll fuck you up. you know how when someone gets mad and start roaring? You know women do that all the time. You get in an argument with a woman and you start yelling so much that your voice gets hoarse. Well, you know, that doesn't happen to your house. And another thing, that describes all the black folks in the world. They're fucking loud. Loud as fuck. Over nothing. Over nothing. They could be whispering in your ear and be all like talking to you like rough.
Yeah. I hear you. And I know it sounds like that's the answer, you know, going to school and arguing.
Hey, loud. But guess what? They're your brothers. That's your family. That's your real family. So, hey, Robert, JFK, he said, just imagine if all these black people were God's people, and look at all what we did. That shit would send crawls down to any Edomite's back. So, Daniel 7:9.
Daniel 79. And behold, to the throne that cast down, and the ancient of days, this is, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool.
So these two, this creature and the creator, are dark-skinned, so-called black men, froze, natural hair, men of war, with healthy, natural appetites. They like power. They like people serving them. It's a healthy thing. You know, so that was my message. All the men can help us see the other side.
So, you know, when you speak about adultery, you know, just to clarify, because that's not what it is. It's real important, because, you know, a man commits adultery, man, that's death, man. Penalty to death, man.
That's the mentality.
Straight up. So, you know, like his brother last week told you, right? He said that when a man gets with a woman, but that woman doesn't have a man, that's not adultery. But if a man does get with a woman and she does have a man, that's adultery through both of them, you know? But if a woman, you know, she's supposed to only stick with one person, or a guy though. Because if they have sex though, she can't go jump to the next dude though. Unless either the man dies or he gives her a bill of divorce though, you know, as in I ain't messing with you no more, you know? So that's what it means. Because adultery, you know, because they got this thing, man, where they say the man, oh, he got with another woman, that's called cheating though. Either it's adulterous or he's just doing what he's doing. Yeah. So he's just doing what he's doing, or he's an adulteress. That's what it is, though. But these women want to say, you know, cheaters and men and this and that, though. You know what I mean? Because the same way goes with the woman. Either, you know, you're dealing with a man, you're supposed to, or you deal with another man, that's adultery. You know? Just get Leviticus 20 and 10. And what was something to get you out of Jeremiah 21.
This is Leviticus 20 and 10. And the man that committed adultery with another man's wife, even he that committed adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death.
See, so that's exactly, man. It's not, man. When a woman was caught doing that, they did what? Both of them get killed. And the guy that had sex with that man's woman, though, they both would get killed, which is righteous, though. You know what I mean? Hey, man, a guy finds this woman having sex with another dude, right? He beats her up, right? He fucks her up and shit, right? The guy goes to jail. And then that's it. The guy goes to jail. But in reality, the guy he beats up and that woman are supposed to be put to death. But it's only the boy, you know, they say the boyfriend beats up the woman and he's the one that gets in trouble for that. You know what I'm saying? So the society is fucked up, man. You know?
That's exactly.
What's the Leviticus number?
Leviticus 20.
Chapter 20, verse 10.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 10.
Every time we say a number verse, it's a chapter. And then we say the number after, that's the verse number. Yeah. So every time, like, we say, like, you know, Leviticus 29, that was the chapter, and then we say another number, like, that was the verse. Yeah. explained to her at night, man, that a woman gets with another dude, man, she's already committing adultery. But hey, let's say when a woman wants to say it's official, this is what they're gonna bring in the finger, right? But they be like, nah, I could have this guy didn't make it official with me. He didn't ask me out. But yeah, you were comfortable enough to open up your legs and let that guy come in? Yeah. But you're comfortable enough to open your legs up, but we ain't official though. Because I didn't put a ring on your finger. That's stupid, man.
How is marriage official once you get inside that?
Yeah, in which I did a video about real marriage. Check it out on my channel. I did a real to understand what I'm talking about with the real marriage is, you know? So that's the thing about it, man. So can you get
Jeremiah 3:1, they say if a man put away his wife and she goes from him and become another man, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that man be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many numbers, yet return again to me, said Yahweh Shem al Shai.
Even though it's talking about people doing, you know, when chasing the idols, things like that, but you know, that's, you know, he said the land, right? He said the land. So the land represents, you know, also represents the vagina, right? Because polluted means it was dirty, though. So for example, right, let's say you go to Big Five, you buy a brand new baseball glove, right? And let's say you have it right in your hand, and then there's a pile of balls right your baseball, right? And I grab one and I clean one, and I throw it at you and you catch it, right? You throw that ball back at me, it's still clean, right? So let's say I grab this other ball that's full of mud. So then I throw it and you catch it, right? And then you throw that same dirty ball at me. Guess what? Some of that mud is still going to be on your glove. So then if I grab another baseball that's clean and I throw it at you and you catch it with that same glove, guess what? That baseball becomes dirty. See what I'm saying? So that's why it means that too, because 3 and 1, chapter 3 and 1. Yeah, so that's what it means, man. So with a woman's supposed to only be dealing with you and that's it. She can't be going out with some other dudes, though, you know? But we live in a society where, like I said, they want to make it official when you got a ring on the finger. Or they say, oh, you asked me out, you know? Which is stupid, though, you know? And so I'm not saying all women are like that, but at the same time, we live in times where the majority of them are like that, man. They're all horses, you know?
That's straight up saying.
Because you might get with the woman, right? You might get with the woman, right? And she already had, what is it, John Ford was the woman at the well? I'll get it real quick. Right? So,
She had like 500.
yeah. And how much I straight call her? Yeah.
And I've called women whores, and guess what? What happens? They get all fucking pissed off. And then I'm like thinking, well, did you let me have sex with you and then some other guy? And then the answer is yes, and then it's like, that's what a whore is.
Yeah. Because even it says, though, a publican and a harlot will make it in the kingdom before, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know why a harlot, though, right? Because a harlot, man, you know, even though she's a harlot, though, but at the same time, that's what she's doing, though. She ain't at least being like the sneaky bitches and shit that say, yeah, I'm all yours, dude, but behind your back, she's over here messing with some other dude. Hey, a harlot could walk by, I'll put it like this. A prostitute could walk by, right? And if we tell her, hey, you know, you're Israelite, and then she changes, though, she could be saved, though. You know? But if it's a woman be like, oh, yeah, I'm just with this man, she's, you know, some other dude behind his back, she's cut up, man. So, like, that's what I tell you, a publican and a harlot will make it into the kingdom, you know? And that's just the truth, though, you know? So, this is the John 4 and 17:18. The woman answered and said, I have no husband. Yahweh Shai said unto her, thou hast well said, I have no husband. And 18 it says, for thou hast had 5 husbands, and he whom now has thy husband, and that says thou truly, though. So, you know, 5 husbands, right? That means she has sex with 5 different dudes, so. Because when a guy and a woman have sex, they become a marriage, though, husband and woman, husband and wife. That's the real marriage, though. You know, not just because in the scriptures, they don't talk about a couple or a guy and a woman going to a church, though, and the priest being there and saying, I do. They don't say that in scriptures, though. And they walk away and they get Christ's throne. They don't, nothing in the scriptures will say that. So that's all man-made, though, man.
And even when you have that ceremony and the motherfucking priest opens up that Bible, he's putting a piece of paper on top of it.
Yeah.
He's reading from it. He's not reading from the Bible, because I asked the motherfucker when I got married, hey, what scripture is that?
Yeah.
Because he said you honor and love and hold. And I said, hold on, bitch. What where's that scripture at? And that was 20 years ago. And then just another thing, how wish I told that woman that, they said, right, you don't have a it was a cool way of telling her, look, yeah, bitch, you're right. This is a goddamn hard.
You had to have 5 husbands.
You have 5 husbands. So this man, Yahushua, man, he's a God. He has a true sense of humor.
He's austere. It says in 19 he's austere. He's austere. So he's being the leader.
He had 5 husbands.
Straight up told her, in other words, fucking hope. What are you talking about? Yeah, so you see what I'm saying, though? So that's why so that means she had sex with 5 different dudes, though. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So if you said girl walks up and has sex with you, and then she goes have sex with another dude, right? Yeah, that's already 2. She already has 2 husbands, though. She already has sex with you and some other dude. So that means she already has 2 husbands. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah. So let's say, like, you know what I mean, this girl, right, in class or something, you sit next to her, and another dude sits the other side of her right in class, and she sits in the middle, and then she has sex with both of them, guess what? That shit is awkward for her, But when it's a guy in that chair, and he has 2 girls that he has sex with, though, he's considered what? A player. He's like, I do my thing with these girls. But does a woman have shame when she has sex with 20 dudes, though, man? Well, some women do, not women do fuck nowadays. But you see what I'm saying? But it's still bad, though, because your vagina, bro, it's like it's a hole, right? Anything that goes in there, it still it still stays in there. Sperm particles stay there up to a week or 2. So let's say fucking Danielle over here has sex with a dude last night, and then she had sex with some other dude. That guy's sperm particles are still carrying. That's fucking disgusting. Think about it. That's nasty, bro. It's like if you were to kiss a guy kiss a girl, right? And then another dude comes and kisses that same girl, the saliva is still on the dick still. And that's nasty. It's like pretty much kissing the other fucking dude.
So, I got something on, I asked Google, how long does sperm live inside a woman? How long can sperm live inside you to get pregnant? So it says 5 days to get pregnant. Up to 5 days inside a woman's body. This is why even if intercourse happens 5 days before a woman ovulates, she has a chance to get pregnant because that sperm can remain alive all that time. And I heard stories where they used to live up to 20 years. And think about this. That sperm is alive in the vagina and in the mouth,
so
or the butt, or the ear, wherever she gets freaking me.
Yeah, the little, they show you scientific, the little tadpole, they're all sticking in there still.
There's demons in prison that get sperm all over their face, and they have things in their eyes. That's horrible.
Yeah. But that's just because, you know what I'm saying? They're not supposed to be doing shit. Yeah.
It's like if you're not supposed to be getting a market beats, what happened when you do get it? Source, previous source, like cancer. Your body rejects it.
Yeah, because it's all fucking you up inside, man. Can you get Proverbs 6:32? And can you get a Sirach 9:9? Yeah, because that's the thing, bro. Like, women could tell you, only dealing with you, but then she deals with someone else, and she couldn't deal with you. She makes you go off, So you gotta watch out for who you're dealing with, you know what I mean? But
something is simple.
Yeah. It's not.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't actually see somebody else.
Because even like, say I see someone that I know at a grocery store and he's with a woman, I don't really even acknowledge the woman. I just say what's up to the guy that I know. And they say I'm rude though, but it's like I don't give respect. Yeah. No, the woman though. Yeah.
You're showing the woman respect and that brother respect.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying? Because I don't acknowledge you shit. I got nothing to do about it. So why the fuck would I acknowledge you when I know him? And first of all, you're dealing with him, so therefore there's no words that have to be complicated with me, But I'm just saying that I do that though, and that girls think, whatever, they think whatever of me and shit. But guess what? That's actually me showing respect to the guy, Yeah. So, because the woman, they like that attention shit, you know what I mean? Because a woman says, "Oh, you're not gonna say hi to me, man. You're fucking all your heart, man." What the fuck you want that attention for, though? I'm talking to you. You know what I mean? Your husband.
Yeah, she has a husband. She has a husband. She needs attention. So what more attention does she really need?
That's right.
Exactly. TikTok, Instagram.
Long ass nails,
The
low shirts.
what's the umbrellas,
Oh shit.
the eyelashes.
And I told this girl about
I
it
don't know why that's the thing.
because they probably Babylon. That's Babylon. That brings
That's all heathen concept, bro. Because they even talks in Isaiah. If I'll pull it out right now.
it's a umbrella big butt.
And that's actually the true, you know.
That was the whore that made that fucking thing.
French.
French porn. Girl, maybe 3 inches, 4 inches. Look like a spoiler on your face. Shit. And all for what? It's like a ring that sperm.
That's what they call it, umbrella.
That shit is crazy. And that whore that made that up was actually using it for that. She's like, I don't want to use my eyes, but she knew that sperm lives in the body.
So that's the thing, you know. These women and shit though, they don't give a shit though, man. Nowadays, women, they're getting that plastic. What's that called? The
Like a suction one.
yeah, whatever it was though. They get their thighs. Yeah, their thighs to get them all big and shit though.
Hey, but they don't understand what they do. What's that one? Like, they want to show it off to them.
It's like I forgot what verse it was. So it talks about the haunty eyes, which shows the organs.
Odd guys.
The hot guys, like yeah. But it tells you in the scripture, you know. So can you get that? 6:30.
Proverbs 6 and 32. A wound and dishonor shall he get. But whoso committeth adultery with the woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth destroyeth his own soul.
Exactly, though, bro. So someone that does that though doesn't have that knowledge, understanding, bro. That like where everything we just had, like told you right now, he doesn't know about the sperm living in the vagina. His brother said he heard about 20 years in the vagina. You don't know that that's adultery. You don't know this and that. You don't know the outcome of it. All he knows is I'm trying to get some balance. We're trying to get some still. That's all he knows. But if he would have known all this, what we just said right now, he would have been like, nah, fuck that.
You would have been even careful to kiss someone.
Yeah.
Or even hold hands, because they do hand jobs.
Yeah.
It's all bad now.
Yeah. Fucking getting the fingernails done and shit.
And that's why we see like this for because we know as men, we have women.
And then it's a guy said touch your hands, it's like,
Let's get through that wrong blood.
yeah.
You know, all kinds of shit. Wipe our ass.
That's what I'm saying. That's, that's feminine sins, You touch hands with a woman, not with a man,
Like it's a beautiful thing when it's just calling fist up.
Oh, yeah. Even the tribe of Judah back then, they had the, them,
Most of the hard one time was when you touch it with people. It's like doing the elbow or something.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, yeah. He was cutting out, yeah.
But it's dangerous like that, man. It's dangerous to touch somebody because you don't know what they have on.
Yeah, you just never know, you know what I'm saying? So you even say Shalom, but at this, that's it.
And you know that it's real. Like when people have babies, they don't let nobody touch that baby. They're real protective of that baby. Don't keep breathing.
Because there's even a thing called a kiss of death, man. Like someone just kiss your newborn baby and you die.
And then for you, like, you might stick their fingers in the baby's mouth. Like I seen this Mexican lady do let somebody, I told her, don't let him fucking do that. Get the fuck out of here.
When I was a baby?
Like, what a cute baby and stuck his 2 fingers in there.
One time I was at the what's that called? The 99-cent store right there on 11th Avenue. Yeah, I was there, and I had my son. He was smaller though, and there was an old man, walking up though. And then next thing you know, he's like, oh, he's a cute boy. And then when he tried to put his finger like on his dick, I said, hell no! I went, what the fuck? And then I just walked away. And then my wife was like, whoa, what the hell was that? I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that guy's done with his hands. I don't know if it was a fucking creep though. Oh, but he looked like an innocent man walking and just acknowledging. I don't know what the fuck he was. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that, but I'm
You don't understand.
You'll understand, bro.
You
As long
probably
as
understand it because it's a germ to germ. It's a transmission of bodily fluids.
yeah, bro, it's just like it's a random old man, you know, like common sense to us, you know, as a man too, like, you know, like what the fuck, I don't know this old man trying to put his dirty finger on my son's face. This motherfucker could be, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I went like that. I said, hell no, the fuck, and I even looked at him too, but he was all smiling and shit, but I was like, fuck that. Yeah. No, hell no. I would kick his fucking head.
Yeah. And women don't even understand that. That's what we're trying to do. It just seems like something back there.
That was the woman, right, mom, that said, let him, the guy puts, exactly. You know what I mean? Can you get a Ciroc 99?
Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 99. Sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms, and spend not thy money with her at the wine, lest thine heart incline unto her, and so through thy desire thou fall into destruction.
Yeah, because example too, a bar, right? A woman sitting right there at the bar, she has a man at home sitting next to her. That's pretty much saying you can't even do that. She can't sit next to that woman like bar type of things, you know, or general. So you doing that though, man, you know, eventually the drinks come in more, you start talking to her even though she has a man, and that's how you destruct yourself though. You're not even supposed to sit next to a man. You know what I'm saying though? You're not supposed to do that.
That's
You gotta be direct, you know? Because I won't be sitting right here on this, you know, I don't know if this, or you could just be, not saying clever with it, we could be like, oh, this is your man's spot. And then she'd be like, oh, I don't got a man. Oh, I'll sit right here. Or she'd be like, oh, he's not here right now, but it's open. But then, you know, like, I'm listening. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, because
There's always ways to
because Ecclesiasticus 99 is a progressive downfall. It says, sit not. At first you sit with her, nor sit down with her in thy arms. Now you're first you sat down, now you have her in her arms.
like,
And
hey,
spend not thy money with her at one. Not spend there.
give me some runs for me and her.
Lest thine heart incline to, because once you're drunk, it's what everybody's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Fat, ugly white bitches that have no hips is what is crazy.
Having the body of a Coke bottle and shit.
You'd be like,
Beer goggles, you got your beer
or
goggles.
having a body of a fucking basketball, and you'd be like, I just see it. And that's how it happens. And they'll be drunk too. You know, I was a cab driver. Brother, let me tell you, it's disgusting. Fucking disgusting. Every stop I make, somebody, what do you want to do? I'm all worrying about my car running out of gas, and this bitch wants, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow.
That's what it tells you, even the drunk woman fucking loud much. Leave it next to Rock 2. Can get Hebrews 13 for it. You get Rock 6 and 13. So just letting you know, bro, like, you know, like, things like that, bro, disrespectful. Like, a woman has a man, though, she don't even talk to the man, just let him look at her, you know? Yeah. It's like that. Because let's say you have a woman, right? And you wouldn't want a motherfucker, you know, especially these fucking bicycle, man, they be fucking staring at you, girl, man. You could be holding her hand, and they motherfucking, you know? And you be like, what the fuck? But see, you wouldn't want someone to be staring at your woman while you're holding her hand and shit, right? You wouldn't, exactly, so you shouldn't be doing that to another man's woman, you know what I mean? Like staring her down and shit like that. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Because, you know, people that like that, they're, you know, what you call them, the act perverts, whatever, they're the ones that try so hard to get it, man. Those are the pathetic ones, man.
It's someone else.
Yeah. Those are the ones, man, that be outside the bar waiting for the girl to stumble out of the bar and be like, oh, I'll take it home. Those are the ones that can't even get any, though.
You know what? Because women get so fucking drunk, they get what they think. I had that happen. I was a cab driver, like I said, and I picked up this blonde bitch, and I was like, alright, that's alright. So where to? And she goes, you know, you're telling me I can take her wherever I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't even know where I'm trying to make this money.
Yeah.
And then she was like, oh, just take me home. And I didn't get it. I was like, take me home to my house. But I was like, well, bitch, you don't know where you fucking live? So I got mad. I was like, bitch, you don't know where you fucking live? She got out of my cab and I go, bitch, that's $2. So she fucked it up.
Yeah. But see, this, man, there's even girls too, man, they're stupid like that, man. Because there's this guy, man, that, you know, this woman was looking hard, man, he just looked he's cool, he's, you know, gang members, whatever, and things like that. Like, he played all the shit, fucking gay as fuck. Yeah, and I was like, what the hell? So, you know, when you see that, you're like, man, you need respect for that dude, so-called fucking gang member and shit.
And those bitches are gonna get in a car wreck right now.
Yeah, but let them fucking left. They're gonna get their things. You know, one of the bitches probably gonna get a speed button tonight. Yeah, and it's gonna fucking convert to AIDS or something.
And then they're gonna be drinking coffee and like, oh, taste it, and then the other bitch.
Yeah, hey, that's how the Most High works, man.
You have to be able to see these things happening. Like if you play chess a lot, you can see things unfolding. Like bam, this thing happened. If you do this, and that's good to know because you're getting the whole game plan right here. What it's saying is absolutely right. You have to be trusting it.
Hebrews 13:4. Marriage is honorable in all the bed undefiled, but whoremongers and adulterers the Most High will judge.
Yeah, because you know, like I said, the marriage. Remember, sex, right? That's real honorable, man. So, like, you know, you're not. The whoremongers are actually the pimps. Monger means salad, you know, trade. So whoremongers means the pimps, though, because you know, a pimp usually has sex with their prostitute, right? And then he goes to sell her. That's going off though in the scripture. I believe Deuteronomy 21. It tells you now you're supposed to do that. You know?
You're not supposed to sell your woman. That's your wife now. Fuck her, that's your wife.
And then you out here trying to get some money, you know? So the whoremongers, what this brother said, talking about the pimps though. But that's what I'm saying, that marriage is honorable to the bed though. So therefore, it's serious though. It's serious when you deal with the woman though, you know? Because you know how they say marriage, oh, marriage is so serious. You know what I'm saying? People be saying, oh, you know, their marriage is strong, their marriage is this and that, you know? But guess what? When you have sex, that's the seriousness of it.
And fuck the thing about it, like I said, I got married. Motherfucking dude wanted the woman. What's her as a wife? But she's reading from her notes. Not from the Bible, from her notes. Or from his notes.
And then you gotta sign some shit and get a license. Or
Like, I just need all this bullshit. It's still going, but it stopped playing. 110.